The National Treasury has tightened rules governing cryptocurrency licenses, requiring operators to run their businesses for at least 3 years before they can transfer or sell their licenses. NTV's Brian Otieno reports.
The rules aim to curb speculative license trading, where individuals or firms acquire regulatory licenses not to operate cryptocurrency businesses, but to sell later or transfer the permits for a profit once they become scarce or more valuable. Upon grant of a license under these regulations, a licensee shall commence its virtual asset business within 12 months of the date of the grant of the license, the regulations say. In the proposal, an application for transfer of a license shall only be considered if the licensee has commenced virtual asset business and operated in accordance with any conditions imposed on the license and held the license for a minimum period of 36 months from the date of commencement of the business. The rules require that a licensee seeking to assign or transfer a license apply in writing to the relevant regulator and pay the prescribed fee. However, the application will only be considered if the licensee has held the license for at least 36 months from the date operations began. By requiring licensees to commence operations within a year and hold their licenses for at least 3 years before transferring them, the Treasury is seeking to ensure licenses are issued only to genuine operators with long-term business plans, rather than investors looking to flip regulatory approvals. The new guidelines form subsidiary legislation for the Virtual Asset Service Providers Act 2025, which became effective in November 2025. The Central Bank of Kenya, CBK, and the Capital Markets Authority, CMA, are mandated to jointly license, supervise, and regulate cryptocurrency exchanges, wallet providers, stablecoin issuers, and other virtual asset businesses operating in the country. Cryptocurrency firms seeking licenses are required to submit audited financial statements for the 3 years preceding the application. Newly incorporated firms must instead provide operating financial statements verified by an auditor. Brian Otieno, NTV, Nairobi.